Hey, how's it going? Tom from NerdRemix.com. You know, I'm a big fan of Midwestern filmmakers because I'm from the Midwest. I'm in the Midwest. It's Ohio. That's why I'm fucking freezing right now because I'm in the Midwest and it's winter. But got a lot of cool, talented, up-and-coming indie horror directors in the area. To name a few, you got Tom Berdinsky, you got Chris J, you got Cameron Scott, Joshua Hall, Charlie Ruckus, Anthony Coliano. The list goes on and on and on. Well, I was browsing Netflix and I found a movie called The Zombie Apocalypse that was made in Grand Rapids, Michigan. It was by a director named Ryan Johnson, Phantasmal Pictures, and of course I see Zombie Apocalypse. I'm going to check it out. It was written by Kenny Jones and Adam Gorin and Ryan Thompson. And Kenny Jones actually plays Miller, the government agent in the movie. Rounding out the principal cast, you have two college guys, Mark, played by Michael Empson, and Tom, played by Michael Harthen, right? And Raven, who's a video store clerk. She is played by Kelly Knoll. Is that right? Sounds right. Kelly Knoll? Kelly Knoll? Kelly Knoll. I don't know. Kelly Knoll. Movie centers around Mark and Tom, two college buddies. They decide to go out on a night on the town. They're having some girl troubles. Well, Mark is anyway. Tom's kind of a gamer nerd, med school guy. They run into Raven, and they run into the world being overrun by zombies. And Miller plays a government agent that's kind of in a secret plot, and how this stuff came out. It got kind of convoluted. This story I didn't like. I didn't like the story because I thought it could have made a good short. I thought they drug it out too much. It does kind of drag, but there's a lot of good things in this picture. A lot of promising things in this film. There's some really good gore effects in this. I really like the spirit. It's played completely straight, but it's funny as hell in parts. Like I said, it drags in parts, and that's what kind of makes me kind of wishy-washy on it. You know, you'd think I'd just be a total suck ass and say, hey, it was made in Michigan, it's great. But, you know, it needs work. I definitely would like to see what happens with these people again. You know, what happens next, what they got in store. But there's a lot of good things about this movie. Like I said, the zombie work is pretty good. And it's really ambitious in the way they shot it and the way they did the effects and everything else. The characters are pretty believable and the characters are pretty likable, which is, you know, saying something with independent horror these days because so many people just, let's just throw this together and see what we got. You know, we'll just have characters so they can die later. But this works on a lot of levels. They got some good locations. It looks really cool. I don't know what the budget was. I think IMDb said around $5,000, and it definitely looks like more than that. But like I said, I think it would have made a good short movie. I think it's about 40 minutes too long, but that's just my opinion. And definitely a cool title, The Zombie Apocalypse. You can't go wrong there. People are going to watch it just for that. And you know, which brings me to, you should check this film out because it's an up-and-coming filmmaker. It's a small studio, Grand Rapids, Michigan, and not exactly the hotbed of horror cinema. Not that it shouldn't be. But definitely check it out and, you know, get these guys some views so they do have the means to make something else, you know, something that they might strike gold on a little better than they do this. Like I said, you can tell when a film's made with some passion, and you can tell when a film's made with, you know, some desire, and it's not just somebody going through the motions or using the horror genre as a stepping stone. And I don't think that's the case here. I mean, you can tell that the people that came to this project with a real enthusiasm for it, and they put a lot into it from the looks of it, from what I can gather by watching it. So, you know, you got to give them an A for effort on that. And like I said, maybe 40 minutes too long. Maybe it would have worked better as a short film. I don't know. I'm just a guy that watches movies and tells you about them on the internet. But my opinion is, The Zombie Apocalypse, I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. And, hey, it's a good effort. And this 70%, that's a C. Okay, so you got to see your first time out. I don't know if it's your first time out. It might have been. But anyway, it's written by Ryan Thompson, directed by Ryan Thompson, written by Ryan Thompson, Kenny James, and Adam Gorin. And like I said, Kenny James is also in the film. Phantasmal Pictures out of Grand Rapids, Michigan. I'm really interested to see what comes out of there next. And, yeah, 7 out of 10. Definitely check it out. It's streaming on Netflix, which is a major accomplishment for a movie this small anyway, is, you know, to be streaming on Netflix. And getting it out there for people to see. So pop a disc into your Wii and check it out on Netflix or stream it to your Blu-ray player, or however it is you guys do. But check out the Zombie Apocalypse. Make up some popcorn, kick back with some buddies, maybe grab a beer, and have a few laughs, Watch some blood splatter. 7 out of 10, The Zombie Apocalypse. I'm Tom, nerdremix.com. Support independent cinema. Thanks.